Well, the other thing I know about you is that you hate the Beavers, too, according to the people who tweet us. I don't know what your deal is, man. Just hating everybody. Yeah. Just hater Sprague over there.
Well, we hate because we never talk about them on the show.
We never talk about Oregon State on the show. We didn't interview Mike Doc Parker for 20 minutes this week.
We didn't ask Yogi about him, and he had a great response of what to focus in on Saturday
We're not doing an
game.
Oregon State segment here talking about them. We didn't do a Malik Murphy thing. We didn't play Trent Bray audio earlier this week, previewing their game against Cal, talking about Cal's freshman quarterback and Malik Murphy. Like,
they're not in every update.
Somebody, so maybe we'll stop hating at some point.
Somebody did the GIF again, or the meme of Jerry opening Kramer's apartment and was like, "What's going on in there?" And it's Jerry like, "It's Oregon State kickoff, Jerry," and it's all bright orange.
Let me ask you this,
because I like that addition, by the way. That's been a great addition.
That's been solid. It's been really good. I'm curious from your guys' perspective on, so 7:30 tomorrow night, ESPN. It's a fun way to wrap up the weekend, right? You get this game, you get the Cougs playing if you want to watch it against Idaho.
Huskies are at 8.
And you get the Huskies at 8, so it's a fun little Saturday night of wrapping up your opening college football weekend. Where's the confidence meter at for this game? 1 out of 10 scale.
Is
it like low as could be? Are you feeling okay?
It's rapidly risen.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. I mean, it's kickoff season, dude.
So just as the kickoffs come in, you're just
6.5, 7.
Okay.
Like I'm not
at 8.5. I don't care.
You're at an 8.5.
I understand that they've got some talent on that team, and I'm not poo-pooing Will come on the kick drum. Come. But I think having the true freshman thing and bring this back for Tuesday to say, man, that was dumb.
God, he's an idiot.
Just a true freshman starting their career on the road, hostile environment, experience at quarterback, coach is calling the defense again, which, again, I'm not pretending to have Mr. Sourcing plugged in guy. I just know that down
Yogi
there,
thought that was a big thing.
They internally, I had somebody reach out, and I won't name names, but they were like, "Hey man, what's the read on it?" And I was like, "Well, I don't really cover them, and I don't bother a lot of people down there." And he's like, "I heard there's concerns at depth on the defensive line." I'm like, "Dude, that's been Oregon State forever. They've never had depth."
Yeah,
I know they are very excited about having him call that defense again. I know internally they are jacked. I think the defense will be better. I think they're going to maybe come close to doubling their sack total from a year ago, which was a pitiful 7 and dead last. So, yeah, I will be the optimistic guy for week 1 against Cal at home, former Pac-12 opponent who is now in the Power Conference, even though they have no business being in a Power Conference. Yeah, I go at 8.5.
Okay, and you said 6.5, 7 going into the game?
6.5 and 7, just because, there's so much that's different. So you just want to see it.
You do want to see it.
I do want to see it. I want to see it.
You want to taste that milk before you buy the cow.
Exactly. So now I could quickly, after a couple of drives on both sides.
Mama.
Yeah.
That's your booty.
That's your booty. I could be after the first quarter right there up where he is at 8.5 or whatever.
I mean, think about the start for this dirt. I know you haven't answered it, but just think about the idea that if Oregon State gets that win,
that's a huge one, man.
You should be starting 2-0.
You did that, and Fresno State did not look ready for prime time in their opener.
And it's at home. Like, you view Houston as the swing game, and I don't blame you for that. I view tomorrow night as the swing game. I think you're going to beat Houston. Hot take. I watched the highlights of that game. I didn't see all of it last night, but they played last night. It was
Is it possible to have a tone-setting game and a swing game at the same season?
I think so. They might have both. Maybe Cal's more of a tone-setting game and Houston's your swing game. Yeah, I don't blame you at all for feeling good. The freshman quarterback stuff, some of it, too, will depend on, what's your opinion of Devin Brown, the Ohio State transfer, who played in a bowl game for them 2 years ago? Because it wasn't like he beat out nobody. Now, I don't know how good Devin Brown is because he was at Ohio State for a couple years. He never really played. But that would be one thing that I'm like, okay, he beat out an experienced guy. It wasn't like a bunch of JC transfers or walk-ons or whatever. He beat out an experienced guy who transferred to Cal with the thought of, I'm going to get that starting job. And then they brought in the freshman. It's like, no, you're not. We're going to give it to the freshman. It's hard to get reads on teams in week 1. The other part of it is, I think last night was a good reminder of, what weird thing's going to happen. We had a trick play touchdown, wide receiver pass in the Oklahoma State game. We had South Florida score a touchdown on a fake punt where they snuck their quarterback out on the punt team. We had Minnesota quarterback throw nearly a pick six off the foot of a running back who fell over.
That was a weird pick.
Popped up to Buffalo, and they ran it nearly back for a touchdown. It's just week 1s are dumb, and they're stupid, really and there's just weird things that happen in football. And so it does make it difficult to get a read on it. I wouldn't be quite as high as you guys, but I don't blame you for being optimistic. I'd say 5 or 6. I think it's a total toss-up game going in. Let's get to the win-loss prediction. So they open with Cal tomorrow night. Again, it's 7:30. What do we see? The Fighting Oregon State Beavers win-loss record as this year.
Yeah, the tough thing is I have no idea. Is App State good anymore?
They shouldn't be.
Because it's at App State, and I know that's a journey.
Yeah.
I don't think Dickert's that great a coach, and it's year one at Wake.
Robbie Ashford doesn't scare you? Duck legend,
No,
Robbie Ashford?
No, he does not.
That should be an automatic win.
And I think yesterday should show you I don't feel optimistically great about Washington State's season in year one for the new coach. I'm going to go 8-4.
8-4? Okay. 8-4 from Brandon Sprague.
8-4.
Jason Swigard.
I'm going to be a little more optimistic.
9-3.
I'm going to go 9-3.
Yeah, 9-3 is right there.
Okay. Not you, dude. If you go 9-3 this year, you're feeling great.
Now, some of them are going to be hold on to your butt games.
Tomorrow night might be a hold on to your butt game.
Tomorrow night might be a hold on to your butt game.
We're holding on our butts together.
But I think they have much more of an assembled plan this season than they were allowed to have last season.
Oh, we don't have the hold on everybody dropped by you.
We got this one.
Right in the butt.
Yeah, the
Here's the situation.
The Bray thing you bring up, I think it's a good point. Like, Oregon State fan I know made this argument when Jonathan left, and you come up with things in your head at times to make it feel better. But one of the things that I always did kind of buy into from the fan base when they said it, and I don't mean to disrespect the coach, and I'm not saying he deserved no credit. Like, the driving force behind those really good Oregon State teams at the end of the Jonathan Smith era was largely their defense. Like, Yogi brought up the USC game against Caleb Williams. I'll never forget that game.
10-7 final,
They didn't have a functional offense. They would have won. They would have beaten Washington in that driving rainstorm if they could, not hike the ball over a punter and have a little bit more consistent quarterback play. And so I think there's validity to that. I looked at their schedule, and I'll count you my wins. You ready for this? Fresno State, I counted as a win.
So, Cal, you didn't.
Cal's a toss-up game for me. It's a 50-50 coin flip.
Okay.
Houston, I counted as a win.
I like your confidence there.
Wake Forest, I counted as a win. Lafayette, I counted as a win. Sam Houston, I counted as a win. Tulsa, I counted as a win. And then one of the Washington State games automatically win because you're not losing both of them.
I have no idea if Tulsa's good.
That's 7 right there. So that's where I'm going to go 8-4 because I think Cal...
Yeah.
One of these other ones, maybe you beat the Cougs twice. 9 wins is definitely within the realm of possibility.
It's right within the taking.
You can reach it. I'm gonna be the in between. I'm gonna go 8-4, and I feel like you're fine at 8-4, building momentum back into a conference for next year. It would be a really good year for them.
I don't blame you at all for having a few of those toss-up games. Again, some of these teams I have no read on at all. I don't think they beat Tech or Oregon.
The ones that I brought up, Cal to me is a toss-up game. Beating the same team twice in 3 weeks is interesting. You definitely get one of them, but I just don't know what to make of
Maybe you
the
go there and it's the end of the year.
And then your point on
freezing,
Appalachian State, where you're traveling all the way across the country, and I don't have a feel for that game. I should win it, but
look, we're already against it. It's stupid. I don't need to add this. I disagree a little bit. I do think I don't think it was the driving force of their team. Their run game and offensive line was absolutely stellar in those peak years.
It's more about winning with bad quarterback play, which isn't an easy thing to do.
That was their thing, is they never
have to have an elite
play.
defense. Their defense was outstanding under Trent Bray. So are the Jimmies and Joes the same? Is he able to make up for it? Can he get those Jimmies and Joes again?
They like their pass rush, and they love their linebackers. So
do.
we'll see what that translates to.